But how you feel when he said that Duck wouldn't be approving of all the shit you doing? Like Duck wouldn't approve you hanging out.
I hate when niggas say that.
He said that.
I hate when niggas be saying
Duck
shit
wouldn't
like
approve you hanging out with Butter. Butter snitched.
If Duck was here, he wouldn't be whooping like this, bro. Long live Duck, bro. But on phone now, what the fuck was Duck gonna do to me? Like what the fuck is folks gonna like? J-Man, he was gonna do what y'all ass doing. Folks, you over whooping, folks. You catch my drift? Like what the fuck? Like why am I be trying to make it seem like I don't be understanding that shit, bro. Like that should be like be over whooping, like over whooping though. Like so folks gonna tell your ass about yourself for shit show on phone them grade, but he gonna let your career be your career. Duck ain't like Duck a real nigga. Like folks gonna, I tell you, yeah, your ass like a goofy. He gonna say the same shit. How Young probably be coming like, nah, that shit was goofy as hell. But put it like this, nigga, this my career. Whatever I do in my career, that's like me saying, Young, all them songs you be making dissing the dead, you dissing black people. That shit goofy as hell to me. That could be my opinion, but I ain't gotta. It's how you voice your opinions on phone them against your homies on these major platforms. Let's just break this shit down. It hit different.
So you think that is one thing for him to feel that way, and it's another thing for him to come on here and say it? Like you would prefer if Young, even if he does have issues with you, if he were to come on here and we ask about you and he could be like, you know, J-Man cool, it's all right, like whatever, like not go into detail about it, be a little bit more reserved.
If that's your homie, that's how you gonna do it naturally, right?
There's a lot of people, if they ask me about him at interview, I gotta sit here and kind of bullshit and be like, yeah, he cool.
Catch my drift.
Yeah.
And you know that.
But on the flip side of it, if he the only nigga that's really, him and Dutchie the only people that's really left with FBG, he trying to say Butter.
They the only people left when Butter is whooping.
But they've rejected
They rejecting Butter. They ain't fucking with Lil J no more. So if they trying to keep some...
So what if Butter rejecting them? Let's just break this shit down.
He's not in charge, right?
Who? In charge of what?
Young and Dutchie have the most seniority at this point, right?
Right, because Foden didn't started that shit.
Young created it, right?
Huh?
Young created it.
Yeah, I felt like that, but he was saying.
So you don't feel like he just being a stand-up nigga by just like doing what street niggas supposed to, you know what I'm saying? He feel like he just doing the right thing as a street nigga. Niggas don't fuck with snitches and shit, so he just standing on what he know.
I mean, shit. If that's the nigga goal, if he's trying to focus on being a street nigga, but niggas need to focus on raising their kids and being family men, bro. Like niggas is grown on phone them, still sounding like kids on phone them. That's just my opinion though. They hit different. But we got a bigger goal and a big like we lost too much in Iraq on phone them for motherfuckers to still be whooping like that on phone them grade like. We get it on phone them, but you sound dumb as hell getting on a major platform saying half the shit you was saying. You see what I'm saying? Like that's why the whoop episode went up, because it's real controversial on half the shit he was saying. Like, bro, you can't be whooping like this, fella. Ain't different.
But do you feel like Butter should remove the FBG from his name, even if he still feels FBG in his heart? Think about like Tay 600 at a certain point when shit got kind of controversial or whatever, like he still says he's 600, but he took it off his name at a certain point. I can understand why, I think, to a certain extent, because it's like it was just going to continue to be this massive source of conflict because he had issues with other people in 600. At a certain point, he just let it go. I feel like Butter could do the same thing. He don't need the FBG on his name to get views on his interviews or whatever. It's going to be the same if it just says Butter.
Right, Butter.
Might be a little harder to search, but...
Nah, I get what you're saying, but it's merch on phone number. It's like letting a nigga take something that you feel like shit you a part of, like shit, nigga, I can't stop being me. That's like a nigga like on phone them, like me telling a motherfucker who came in FYB like original, like me telling FYB Monte, take FYB out your name. I can't really tell FYB Monte take FYB out his name. He is down in the first, second, depending on how you look at it. Besides J-Man, it was like 1, 2, 3 of us. You see what I'm saying? First starting this shit out, so it different. Can't tell that nigga take FYB out your name. Shit, he been FYB as long as you been FYB. It's different.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot we can go with this interview. So yeah, so what's it been like the newfound fame of FYB J-Man, man? Because you know you on a new run, man. Ever since, you know what I'm saying, last year.
What you mean a newfound fame, bro?
You feel like your life changed? Because think about it, the first No Jumper interview, the very first one, I wasn't even sitting on the interview with you.
You were freshly not homeless.
You were homeless at one point, so you went from being homeless to where we are right now, 2024.
I'm still one step away from being homeless, Remo. Don't let this shit fool you. I just make this shit look good. Hit different. Do your homework on Chicago niggas on phone now. We spend all our money on clothes on phone now, but We ain't got no money in the bank. It different.
Are you still on that? I feel
I'm
like,
fucking with you.
yeah, you should have made enough money that it's not like that, right?
Nah, that's certain motherfuckers though on my baby. It different. But
Yeah, cause you made a post the other day, like just like I guess you shouted me and V out. You were saying that like we kind of like helped change your life or whatever. Why do you feel like No Jumper put you on a new pedestal? Like why did you make that post?
We're the biggest interview you ever did.
yeah, but I'm one of y'all biggest interviews y'all ever did.
That's true. The last couple of years for sure.
4th grade. So do y'all homework. As long as y'all, but I know y'all do y'all homework. Y'all smart. They're different.
We do homework.
They're different. So
Let people
do
cheat
y'all
off our
homework
homework.
on J Mane. First interview on No Jumper doing 2 million views, 2 million plus.
Even
right?
though we released the clips before the full thing.
And
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the whole whoop. Everybody still wanted to see the full whoop. We waiting on the full whoop. It's different. Do your homework on the over whoop. On the whoop, man. I told y'all that when I first was here. I'm like, I got an over whoop.
But what are the most important ways that your life has changed since then?
Yeah.
What's the most important ways, man? It's just on phone them. Just I could take care of my daughter more comfortably, bro. Like shit like that. Like take care of my my mama, my baby mama. Like certain shit, grandma, like family. It's just like I could take care of shit and shit on phone them. Just standing on the business on phone them. And it's a good feeling on phone them when you done went through so much and shit on bro. Like shit, done went through everything and lost niggas and. Shit, went through trials and tribulations, and now it's like, shit, I feel like a motherfucker actually gaining some confidence, a motherfucker finally winning, home bro. Nigga actually, shit, believe half the shit that motherfuckers used to be telling me that I didn't, that wasn't, it's like, damn, why that shit ain't happening then, home bro. Then the shit has to start happening, home bro. So I just tell motherfuckers, like, they gotta keep working on for them gray. It's different.